Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Gemini for the week starting the 12th of December. Massive week for you as we have a full moon in your sign. But before we get to that, there's a lot of issues going on for you connected to relationships, not just literal issues to do with your friendships and your love relationships, but something deep within your unconscious and your very soul is being stirred. Chiron is asking you to question how you feel about your relationships when it comes to your career and work and being out there in the world. Is there an old pattern or something that is lingering from your past, even from your very early days of working? Whatever it is, Chiron talks to you about a soul wound that needs to be healed and looked at when it comes to love in connection to your relationships and your personal relationships. Having said that though, you're feeling very bouncy, very optimistic, very open about love this week. And you're able to compromise and communicate, and you seek and you achieve great pleasure out of your intimate relationships this week. And then we get to the point of the full moon. Now this full moon is in your sign and it's a peak experience. You could be achieving something that you wanted to achieve for a long time this week, or you could suddenly have a real revelation about how you can achieve that. But most importantly, it's about you. It's about your soul. It's about your psychic ability. It's about your emotional self. So you might find yourself having all this stuff coming up from your unconscious. Now, this is going to happen, hopefully in a good way, but whatever emotion you are feeling will tend to be exaggerated by 10 or 20 times. So if you're feeling happy, you feel, yeah, ecstatic. But if you're feeling down, you might find yourself crying into your soup and feeling miserable as hell. Bear in mind, it's almost like a cleansing. The full moon energy is healing you and cleansing you and showing you what's going on so that you can deal with it. And actually, as they say, better out than in. And once that occurs, you feel free and you feel able to move on to a new cycle. It's very different from the new moon, which is about shedding and letting go. This is about drawing in and bringing the moon's energy towards you. But just like it makes the seas rougher, it may make your emotional sea rougher. But look out for a psychic message or intuition that shows you how you can move forward and be the best person that you can be. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much for watching this. Lots of people email me and say, do I do astrology or psychic readings? And I don't have time at the moment, but I do have a fabulous team of award-winning psychics who are brilliant, and I handpick them myself. They really are a cut above. Anyway, here is a little video all about them.
I like to class a reading as an oasis for the soul.
People phone up and seem quite shocked that I can give them information, and I say to them, well, you're phoning a Michele Knight line and we are meant to be the best.
I like to think that it's a very individual feeling that that person's experiencing, that they get from me something that they feel is quite integral.
Time out where we can really spoil ourselves.
But they're still quite shocked when you give them very accurate information.
And I feel integrity is a huge part of it for me, because without that I wouldn't be doing this work.
It's about guidance, it's about hope.
A reading is a buzzy feeling.
It's helping people have clarity, I think.
I love that light bulb moment. When I finish work, I come off the phone and it's like, yeah, I've made a little bit of a difference.
That really gives me butterflies in my tummy.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go, and also they shouldn't be fearful, and it's non-judgmental.
I only work with integrity, so I don't give you, what you might want to hear.
I hope that people walk away feeling uplifted, clearer, more powerful, more sure in their own intentions, and more aware of what they can change.
I guess I do guide people. I'm just a little hesitant to say I am a guide. One always thinks of guides as being so revered. But I do think I am a catalyst, and I think that's how a clairvoyant should be seen, the catalyst to make a positive change.
Having a reading with me is kind of like sitting down with an old friend and having a hot chocolate on a winter's day.
Because doing readings is a process of trust between your guide, spirit, and what you're delivering for the client. When I get validations, it's amazing.
There are no words to express the fulfillment that you get from seeing somebody empower and bring joy back into their lives.
It's like a eureka moment when somebody gets it. I feel it. I feel that they've got it. I want to get to the bottom of, you know, their problem and try and solve it.
It's heartfelt in here when I read for a client.
It's about empowering. I love making a difference to people's lives, and I love hearing back from regular clients how their lives have changed.
It's not a job to me, it's a vocation in life.
It's a passion of mine, and it doesn't feel like a job.
They're not my readings, they are your readings, they are your guidance. I'm only a conductor of it.
Basically, I'm just the middleman, you know, it's not me. So I never know what's going to come out, and sometimes I'm as shocked as what the client is.
What is great is when they come back again and say, oh Maya, you were right about that. You hit the nail on the head. How did you know that?
And that's what makes it all worthwhile.